I like shooters, I like sniping, but I don't remember the last time I ever played a game that had its focus especially on sniping. I played Sniper Elite, but so far only the zombie army games, which I don't really count. And as I was playing through a couple of the Yakuza games excessively, and got a bit of a Yakuza fatigue recently, somewhere in the middle of Kiwami 2, I decided to play something else. So I kickstarted the PC I bought this year, plugged in my UHD monitor and started the 2 worst games that I haven't played yet on my Steam library. One of them being Sniper: The Art of Victory, a game about sniping, I hoped. I could have also started the sequel, Sniper Ghost Warrior, or Sniper Elite, a game series that seems to be decent, except for the Zombie Army trilogy it seems. I mean, I could have also started and played a good game, but I wanted a short shooting game, and how bad could it be? It's probably just a bland short game, right? Right?
Right. Now, just to get on the...
Oh boy. Let me tell you, the 30% positive reviews on Steam are well deserved. As CI made the bold move to release a game with Sniper in its title, where the shooting almost doesn't work. Made on the Chrome engine before Techland themselves started making FPS with this engine, and just as janky and unpolished as you expect from a CI game. This really is something else. In 8 missions that will take you almost 2 hours to complete if you don't run into technical difficulties, you will snipe your way to victory. And here's a pro tip for everyone who dares to play this junk: only use your sniper rifle and be careful with your ammo. Sure, you can pick up the MP40 that every soldier is using and try to shoot with it, but most of the time you really can only try to use it, as you won't hit anything with that thing. Sure, MPs are unreliable and it's hard to be precise, but it should work when shooting at someone who is 2 meters away from you. But you will probably miss in Sniper. It's the same with the silenced pistol. I probably killed 1 soldier with the MP and 1 with the pistol. The other 100 bad guys were killed with the sniper rifles. It's good that the sniper rifle is superior in a game like this, but make everything else useless is just jarring. You can also use a knife, in theory. I wasn't able to even come close enough to use it. Fortunately, you get just enough ammo to kill all enemies if you are careful enough. But in the second mission I wasted a couple of shots and ended up trying to shoot the rest with the MP and pistol, which barely worked. I didn't even manage to kill all of the enemies in the last camp. Maybe I should have sneaked my way through the camp, but stealth also hardly works here. The enemy often recognizes you from far away and has pinpoint accuracy with MP. And enemies with sniper rifles shoot you as soon as you look out of your cover. But on Recruit you can at least survive the first shot. There are also tanks in this game and they are also very precise. The dumb thing about tanks in Sniper: The Art of Victory is that you don't really see them firing at you. They just point into your direction and then the screen explodes. For most of the time, and sometimes they shoot and it looks like the tank itself explodes. Most of the time you are shooting only soldiers with MPs though. Occasionally the sniper mentions that he sees a sniper and you have to spot and kill him. The missions are pretty boring, you just walk to the end of a map and kill every enemy that comes across you. You also have to get on a truck occasionally, blow up artillery, kill enemy snipers, destroy a couple of tanks by shooting at fuel packs outside of them, kill in general, and take over forts. Every mission is kind of bad and really shows that there was basically no budget. They also stole the kill cam from the original Sniper Elite, but I think it's worse here. You see the bullet flying to the enemy's head, make a fart noise, and then the dead soldier makes a boogie and falls awkwardly to the ground. Underwhelming as fuck. I would like to talk about the story, but there isn't really one, and I think the levels are out of order. Most of the missions seem to take place in Stalingrad, but a couple of them seem to take place in Italy. In the beginning, the sniper talks about making a vacation in Italy, and the last mission seems to take place in Italy. But there are also Stalingrad missions in between. They wrote Karl Marx wrong in a game where you seem to be a Soviet soldier.
What the fuck?
I want to go into detail for the last 3 missions. One is taking place in Stalingrad and we have to kill a general. For this we have to fight our way to a fountain. Because someone at City Interactive watched Dual Enemy at the Gates recently. We actually have to hide there by proning, as we can still be spotted when crouching. There's only one problem. There is no button dedicated to crouch on default. I didn't even know that this was possible until I checked the options. Looking for it after seeing the hint that I should prone on the internet. The next mission takes place in Italy. We have to shoot dynamite to stop a convoy, but at first I missed where the explosives are and wanted to restart, which broke the game and I had to restart it. Then I progressed pretty far into the mission, shot the tank and then kind of saved someone, even though I don't know what he's doing here. Well, anyways, then we start the last mission, where I was shot through a wall and had to load a save game, only to see it crash over and over and over again. Not wanting to repeat my experience that I had with the Suffering, I deleted it, and that was the end of the story.
No chance. This is it. This is the end. No.
But I just couldn't let it go. Once again. I finished the Suffering, Hatred, and the Last Hope. I wouldn't be beaten by this. I wouldn't be beaten by Sniper out of fucking victory. So I looked up Steam and saw that I had to select the last mission via the mission selection. So I reinstalled the game, went to mission selection and found it empty. But there were still the save games, which also didn't work before I reinstalled it. But now they work, so I went back to the end of the previous mission, killed the sniper again and ran to the end of the mission. I soldiered on, defeating a complete fort, full with crowds, while this useless bastard stayed outside and watched me, being a real man. Because I did it so well, I also had to clear another fort. And call for an airstrike, which doesn't even make real sense as I already killed everyone.
Willow, it's Maple. Can you hear me? Maple here. Over.
Copy that.
Have sent Skylark. Over.
Pushing the Germans away from Stalingrad and the fact that they stopped working on their new weapon had a considerable impact on the course of war. Enemy units, weakened and without the technology that would let them win the war, had to retreat to the west.
And somehow I won World War II. What a waste of time. Fortunately, it's only about 2 hours long, and I hope the Ghost Warrior games are better. Art of Victory just offers very little. There are 2 sniper rifles, 1 MP, 1 pistol and a knife, that's it. There's no real story, the levels are rather boring, you hardly hear the enemies talk, everyone on your side sounds English or American, while they should be Italian or Russian. The first Sniper Elite, which is 3 years older, looks better visually and production-wise. Sniper Art of Victory was released at the end of 2008, a year in which Army of Two, Lost Planet and Ninja Gaiden 2 came out. Sure, Sniper is no AAA title, but it also looks worse than Robert Ludlum's Spawn Conspiracy and Haze. The budget for Sniper must have been next to nothing. It looks more like an early PS2 game. There's also very little that you can change in the settings. The resolution goes only up to Full HD, which was to be expected. Art of Victory is pretty bad and I could have skipped it and go right to the Ghost Warrior games, which are less terrible, hopefully, or Sniper Elite, which seems to be okay. At least seeing at the reviews, but I guess I hate myself and started with this one. Well, I had it in my Steam library anyways. And paid probably like $1 for it.